a little bit about Sandra, because is she still there with you guys? Like, I mean, if you get out every day, do you just, there's something about Sandra that just stays with you? Because I know she's affected in a lot of people over life, and that they really have a good soft spot in their heart for her.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing how many times I think about her, or I know when we come to events like this, well, she's always top of mind, obviously, because we had so many great experiences with her, and beyond that, I think the off-ice stuff is just ordinary stuff that we did with her too, like just being friends, you know, calling each other up and going out for coffee, or going out for a beer, or playing pool, or, you know, playing golf, or camping and whatnot. So she comes to the mind an awful lot, for sure.
And for me, I find that a lot of times when I'm doing things with my kids, when I'm at their Christmas concert, or just you know, a special event where they're featured, and that's when I think of Sandra, because I think of what she's missed, because she was taken away from us so suddenly, and she really didn't get to see her kids grow up, and that was the most important thing in her life.
Now, what would you say, back in the days when you guys were all curling with Joni and that, how tight was the team back then? Because every clip I ever see you guys play, you guys seem so tight as a group. Was it that way off the ice too?
Well, we kind of know each other's phone numbers, and that's about it.
Well, let's give it, with Joe McCusker here, we've had a chance to sit all three of you guys down at the same time and stuff like that. What would you say is the best thing about your other teammates, Jan?
About Joan?
About any one of them. You can actually talk about Marcia like she's not even there. You go, tell me a little bit about Marcia Gudereit. I want to know something that nobody else knows about Marcia, okay? Oh, okay, there you go.
Now you're really putting me on the spot.
See, and that remark, that facial thing tells me that there's a whole whack of stuff there.
You know, you should have had me prepare earlier, because then I could have thought of a lot of stuff. But
yeah.
Marcy may seem like the real shy, quiet one, but in reality, she's just evil.
Oh, really? Okay.
She loves to play practical jokes, so be careful. Be very afraid.
What room are you in, Stu?
I'm not going to give that out to you now. Okay, so Marcia, do the other thing for Jan. Tell me something about Jan that nobody else ever knows about her. That's because, you know what, you're always, right now, when I saw you guys playing years ago, you're always like the matriarch. You're always like, you're like the leader of the team, and everybody else. Tell me the other side of this young lady right here.
Oh, thanks for saying young. I appreciate that.
Oh,
well, you give me the $5 now that I actually
Yeah, I don't know. I'm in the same boat as Jan here, trying to think of something good on her.
Well, what was the craziest thing that ever happened to you guys when you guys were out on the tour as a team? What was the craziest thing? First of all, are your husbands here, significant others here? Perfect. You can talk about all the good stuff on the road.
Well, you know, we always have a good time whenever we're together. That was just a given. And a few times when you're Team Canada, you get the opportunity to go over to play in a Bonspiel in Switzerland in January instead of playdowns. So the first year we went, we had gone on the cash spiel circuit, had won quite a bit of cash, so we took a lot of it with us, and we thought, you know, this is our holiday. We're going to do whatever we want. We're going to treat people to meals and drinks, and we're just going to go and have the most fantastic time. And I remember we'd phone home, and Marcy was talking to her husband, and we just had the best time imaginable. And her husband we'd phone home, and we'd say, what's going on? Oh, nothing. It's minus 30 degrees. It's really cold. It's terrible, and we really miss you. And Marcy would say, yeah, we miss you too. And then she'd look over at us and just kind of be giving us this big thumbs up, because really we didn't.
Yeah.
And I kept saying to the girls after I got off the phone, it's hard to sound really authentic and sad when you're having the best time you've ever had in your entire life and your husband isn't there to enjoy it with you.
Yeah.